It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. Oh my God. Oh my God, you guys. Guess who back and don't plan on leaving? Hey, y'all. Oh my gosh, I'm back. Oh my gosh, it's actually happening. It's happening. It's happening. Hey, what's up? How y'all doing? It's happening. Oh my gosh. Yo. Oh my God, it's happening. Oh my gosh, we in here. We in here. What's up? Okay, I wasn't expecting myself to be this excited. Oh my God. Yo, we in here. We here. It's Miss Taylor Said. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Hey, y'all. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry because I put makeup on, so I'm not going to cry. But I want to cry. But I'm not going to cry. But I want to cry. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that we're here. I can't believe we did it. I can't believe we did it. Oh, you annoying little fruit fly. Oh my gosh, we're here. It's happening. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I'm so happy right now. Okay. I am live on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. So, hey, y'all. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're here. I can't believe this is it. This is it. We in here. Thank you. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for being here. Oh my gosh. Okay. I have to share it. You know what? Y'all share it. Y'all share it. And thank you, friend. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Oh my gosh. Yes, I got the butterflies on. I had to have the butterflies on today. I had to have the butterflies on because, you know, symbolism. No, baby. Cannot go live with other people right now because I'm doing a show called Reading with MissTaylorSaid. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. This is so exciting. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for being here. I do have to blow my nose, so I'll be right back. And then when we get back, when I come back, then I'm so excited. My set is not at its full potential right now, but it's okay. My set's not at its full potential right now, but it's okay. We back, Cervantes, we back. Oh, y'all getting this drama. Y'all getting this drama because I've been gone. So you're getting the drama, okay? And if I'm not going to be dramatic, why am I here? You know, if I'm not going to be dramatic, if I'm not going to give you a show, why am I here? Welcome back to Reading with Miss Taylor Said. Oh my gosh, we are back. Oh, this is so exciting. I'm so hyped right now. I did not expect myself to be this excited. Oh my gosh. I'm a little mad that I didn't get myself like champagne or something to like pop a bottle to celebrate this. Oh my gosh. I'm back. Yo, welcome. Welcome to Reading with Miss Taylor Said. I don't know why everything looks so fuzzy over here on the Talks of Tick. However, that's cool. Do I have a cloth? Who knows? I'm gonna use this. This is supposed to be something else, but I'm gonna use this to try to clean it off. Did it do anything? Oh well. It's an iPhone 8 that I'm using for TikTok. Doesn't matter. Oh my gosh, y'all, we are in here. I am so excited. I am just thrilled. I am just beside myself right now. Oh my gosh, y'all. I can't even get the full, right. And oh, that loud. Okay. Hey, I was here at 7, so I was here on time. So I'm going to go turn my air off because I always got to go do stuff because, it's just me. It's a one woman show around here. It's just me in here. I don't have no producers or nobody start my air off and to do all that for me. So it is what it is. We in here. I love y'all. I'm so thankful for y'all being here. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go ahead and do this now because this is my job. This is what I do for work. So if you'd like to support my show, I'm going to put my my Cash App in the comments. So I can't do that. I can't figure out how to do that over on TikTok. But I'm going to pin this right here. Pin. TikTok, I'm going to move you right here. Okay, just for right now. You just wait right there. I was listening to some gospel music right before. I started, and y'all, you know what song always gets me and just always brings it out of me, that really gets me in my mind. One song that gets me in my mind and reminds me who I am, that I am Taylor, is Best in Me by Marvin Sapp. Oh my God. He saw the best in me. When everyone else around me could only see the worst in me. The people that wanted me to set, that I couldn't set boundaries with, you know, Alabaster Box 2 is my number one song. But Best in Me, baby, because your girl is a magnet for abusers. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm a magnet for abusers. And Best in Me is a great song whenever they try to say the stuff to make me feel bad about myself, to make me not feel as good about myself. Yes, thank you, Sarante. Hello. I cannot figure out. I can't figure out how to put my stuff in the comments, y'all. I cannot figure out how to put my comment. Haha, here we go. There it is. As y'all can tell, I don't really be on TikTok like that. Can I? Nope, couldn't pin that comment. Oh well, I'm just gonna go off faith and good works over here on TikTok and figure that out later. Anyway, all right, we spent enough time. Hey y'all. Hey. I'm so excited to say this again. Welcome to Reading with MissTaylorSaid. My name is Taylor. I'm also known as MissTaylorSaid, and I started this show on November 30th of 2020 in an effort to complete some goals that I have. One of those goals being that I want to actually complete the books that I own. I own a lot of books. I've collected a lot of books over the years, and the way that my ADHD works, I ain't read them. I haven't read them. I just have not read them. But I am in the process of reading them now. I don't like where TikTok is right now. Sorry, y'all. I did not work this part out, but we're going to do something right here. To get that better. Yes, I like that better. Okay, cool. We're good. So I started this show because I wanted to, first goal is that I actually would like to complete the books that I own. I own a lot of books and I haven't read most of them, or I've started a lot of them and I haven't finished them. And I would actually like to read them. And I find that I do better with reading when I'm able to share and discuss, and I have better reading comprehension whenever I'm able to read aloud and discuss, or at least just discuss what I'm reading with other people. Another reason why I started this show is because I would like to get more comfortable with public speaking. Your girl has been working. Okay, I had a feature not that long ago. I've had some performances and some public speaking gigs. You know what I'm saying? You know, your girl's been working. And it's because of this show. I got more comfortable with public speaking again because of this show. And the last reason why I started this show is because, well, public speaking is usually the last reason, but The third reason why I started this show is because I need to get more comfortable with reading aloud in front of an audience and being able to read the things that that are in front of me correctly, and still bring my personality to them, because the things that I want to do with my career are going to include me reading poems, speeches, cue cards, scripts, all kinds of things. I'm going to be reading all kinds of things in front of people, and I need the practice. And reading with MissTaylorSaid is the practice. So thank you all for being here. Thank you all for not giving up on me. Thank you all for not giving up on me and not like just being like, this bitch ain't done the show in however many months and fuck her. Like, thank you guys for not giving up on me. I was gone because I had to take a mental break hiatus. I had some personal things I had to deal with. I'm not gonna air my business out today, but if you follow me on Facebook, check my statuses. But I've had to learn a lot in the last month or so that I've been gone, and I'm just glad to be back. I'm so blessed. 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 And okay, let's get into the book. So when we last left off, this is episode 68. We are still on the road to 100. We are still on the road to 100 episodes. Okay, there will be some changes as to how the show is produced after episode 100, but right now we are on the road to 100 episodes. And the reason why we're on the road to 100 episodes is because of the fact that Kev on Stage, which is my mentor, who doesn't know he's my mentor, Kev on Stage told us that if you want to be successful in this business, if you want to get your name out there, if you want people to see your work, you're going to have to be comfortable doing 100 episodes with little to no audience. And we are on episode 68. So we're on our way. We're on our way. And I'm so excited. I'm so thankful. Thank you guys for not giving up on me. Because baby, I almost gave up on myself. I ain't gonna hold you. I almost gave up on myself, but this is it. This is my life. This is what I'm doing. And we are on the journey. Like, and just to tell y'all what I want to tell y'all, because I'm gonna manifest. There are going to be things that I privately manifest that I don't talk about, that is just between me and my spirit team or whatever. But me being, I'm going to be Oprah. There it is. I'm going to say it. That's it. I'm going to have the podcast. I'm going to have a TV show. I'm going to have a talk show. I'm going to have the studios. I'm going to have the networks. I'm going to have all of that. Oprah. Okay. Like, if it wasn't meant to be, then why do we have the same astrological placements? Why are we both, sun sign is an air placement. She got Aquarius, I got Libra, and then the moon and rising are both Sagittarius. If we weren't meant to do that, why am I here? Why am I doing this? So my mission with MissTaylorSaid, with my brand MissTaylorSaid, is to help people be themselves. I want you to be the youest you that you can possibly be. That is why I'm here. I want to help myself, and I want to help you. I want to help you. I want to help you. I want to help you be the youest you that you could possibly be. And so that's what Oprah be doing. So why not me? Why not me? Why not me? I got it. I got hey, how y'all doing over here on TikTok? How y'all doing? I have that in me, and I'm going to use it. I fully intend on using it. So the book that we're reading, because, she got her book club too. So, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And sis made the formula. So anyway, this book is called Adult Children of Emotionally Immature Parents by Lindsay Gibson, Dr. Lindsay Gibson. I can't tell you where we left off. I mean, I listened to the episode today, but we were in the middle of talking about breaking down and awakening our true selves. If you missed the last episode, which was a little while ago, go over to YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, and you'll be able to go like on IGTV, on Facebook, on MissTaylorSaid on Facebook, or YouTube, look up MissTaylorSaid, MissTaylorSaid, and you'll be able to find the previous episodes. I'm going to pick up. Ooh, this is not a good place to pick up, y'all. I ain't going to hold you. This is not a good place to pick up. But the last thing we read was Tildy's story. The next section is actually an exercise. So let's just get our brains working. Let's get our brains going. You don't have to do the exercise, but let's just listen in and just kind of be mindful of what those answers and what it will be. Okay. Exploring whether you have hidden feelings. So it says you can do this exercise anytime you're feeling especially anxious or in a down mood. At those times, ask yourself whether you might be harboring some hidden feelings. If I sound a little rusty reading, it's because I ain't read out loud in a month. All right. At those times, ask yourself whether you might be harboring some hidden feelings. Consider the times when you feel worst and see if they're related to thinking about a certain person. In my experience, the two feelings people seem most reluctant to admit are being afraid of someone or not liking someone. As you think how to put your suppressed feelings about this person into words, I recommend speaking as a fourth grader might, using simple, clear sentences. Also, work on this in a private place so you don't have to worry about other people's reactions. Then let yourself speak or whisper your honest truth out loud. Excuse me. You might try a phrase like, I don't like it when this person blank. I don't like it when this person insert action here, describing their behavior. When you hit upon your true feelings, you'll feel a release of tension or sense of relief in your body. Don't let guilt inhibit you. Don't let guilt inhibit you. You're speaking only to yourself for the purpose of self-discovery. No one can hear you and is completely safe. Some people think it's necessary to confront the other person or get a true resolution. Me, I'm the person that thinks that the best option is to confront the other person and get a true resolution. I always want to go talk to somebody that's wronged me so I can understand their mind. Some people think it's necessary to confront the other person to get a true resolution, but I believe this is often counterproductive and provokes too much anxiety. Not to mention, disclosing feelings too soon may flood you with unnecessary anxiety. Not to mention risking a backlash when you're just beginning to get in touch with your true feelings. You can always talk to the person later if you wish. But first, you need to regain your ability to speak your feelings to yourself. Just to be clear, what helps isn't telling the other person. It's knowing what you really feel. Simply admitting your true feelings and stating them out loud can make a huge difference in regaining your emotional peace. That was very significant because, my therapist told me to do that with the person I was previously dating. She told me to write a goodbye letter. And to go through, now we were talking about an extreme version of it, but she told me to write a goodbye letter, to go through the entire relationship and everything that I can remember, say how I feel about it. Say how I feel about it and share my experience and say how I felt about it and write it down. She told me to, because it's so triggering, to cushion myself with some self-care before, some self-care after, and don't work on the letter for more than like 20 minutes at a time. Like you work on it in increments, right? But I did not listen to nothing she said. And as soon as I got off the call with her, I started recording a video for my goodbye letter and I talked for 24 minutes. And then I never went back and wrote anything else. And so I will say, you know, do what is going to be comfortable for you. Do what's going to get that stuff off of you. If just quietly saying one sentence at a time, I don't like it when this person did this. I did not like it when you did this. That's a great place to start. If you got to be like me and you just got to hit record and just dump it all out so that you're not dumping it on another person, do that. But it is very beneficial to you that to take a moment and honestly admit what someone who honestly admit what you feel about what other people have done to hurt you. You deserve that. You deserve that peace. And I'm saying this for myself too, because I have a really, 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 really hard time with not with staying away from people after they've wronged me, because I want to know why. I want to know why you did what you did. I want to know why you hurt me that way. I want to know why you decided it was okay to do that to me. I want to know why. I want to know, because I'm constantly analyzing my own thoughts. I want to analyze yours too, boo, because I want to understand how this works. I need you to show your work and tell me how you got from point A to point B, because it doesn't make sense to me why you decided it was okay to treat me that way. But that's not for me to know or to decide. It's not for me to do that. It is my job to take care of myself and to take care of my peace. And my job is to be real about my feelings, because that's all I'm responsible for. I'm only responsible for my feelings. You're only responsible for your feelings. You're only responsible for your feelings. They're only responsible for their feelings. So, what do I feel? Where did I feel it? I felt disappointed by what you did. I felt it in my stomach. I felt, angry about what you did. It caused tension in my shoulders. Just being mindful of what you feel, admitting it, even if that other person's not there to hear it. Okay? All right. Waking up to anger is the next section. We are reading Adult Children of Emotionally Immature Parents. We are reading Adult Children of Emotionally Immature Parents if you're just now joining us. All right. Next section is called Waking Up to Anger. Because anger is an expression of individuality. It's the emotion that emotionally immature parents most often punish their children for having. But anger can be a helpful emotion because it gives people energy to do things differently and lets them see themselves as worthy of sticking up for. It's often a good sign when overly responsible, anxious, or depressed people begin to be consciously aware of feeling angry. It indicates that their true self is coming to the fore and that they're beginning to care about themselves. I have never thought about it like that. I don't let myself express anger a lot. And it's not because I don't care about myself, but it's just like, it's overwhelming to be angry for me. So I'm very peaceful and harmonious and stuff. So it's overwhelming for me to be angry, but that makes sense. If I'm allowing myself to be angry about something that's been wrongly done to me, then that's the part of me that's sticking up for myself. Okay. Let's go into Jade's story. If you're just now joining us, we're reading Adult Children of Emotionally Immature Parents. Welcome to Reading with Miss Taylor Said. Jade used to feel bad about herself for feeling angry so often, especially because her anger was often directed toward her parents. For years, she thought the answer was to pretend not to have those feelings. Secretly, Jade worried that she was a malcontent who got irritated for no good reason. But Jade's anger seemed to have its roots in how her dismissive and emotionally unengaged parents ignored her feelings. When Jade finally started thinking about her anger in terms of her emotional needs being neglected, she was able to see it differently. Now, I think there would be something wrong with me if I weren't angry. Oh, sorry. Let me read that again. Now I think there would be something wrong with me if I weren't angry. There are plenty of reasons why I'm angry, and my anger is coming right from my core self. It's very empowering to be angry. I don't want to live a lie anymore. It's been lonely and disappointing trying to relate to my parents. Being with them is isolating. After accepting her anger, Jade could see her healing fantasy clearly for the first time. She had thought she could heal her family by being extremely loving. Here's how she put it. I tried to see everybody as good. I tried to see everybody as good. I thought everyone loved one another. I was naive. I thought if you were nice to people, at the end of the day, things would get fixed. I thought that my parents would actually love me and that my brother and sister might care about what I'm interested in. But now I've learned that I need to do what's right for me and trust myself. I really do enjoy my own company. I don't want to waste my time anymore. I hope I find people I can trust. I'm not going to make it work with people who are distant or unsupportive. I'll be cordial and polite, but I'm not moving in close just to be disappointed. And that's called setting a boundary, baby. That is called setting a boundary. I had to do that. I had to take the step back and realize that, specifically with my family, that I feel isolated by trying to accommodate everyone amongst my family. So I can be isolated by myself over here because I really like being by myself. I really like my own company. I really like spending time with myself. I mean, honestly, like if you go on my Snapchat right now, Venus sent me is my Snapchat. If you go on my Snapchat right now, literally my memory from a year ago was me having a party by myself and having a grand time. Okay. But I had to let myself feel angry about, same as Jade, I had to allow myself to be angry about what happened and about my family dynamics and the expected role they have for me and the healing fantasy that I created in my head. Cause I'm just thinking, well, if I could go out here and heal, if I can go out here and heal and then share my resources with my family and buy them these books and do this and do that, then, I'll be okay. I'll be okay. They'll be okay. We'll all learn together. Yay. No, baby. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. They have to choose it for themselves. They have to see what's going on with them. So you, again, are only responsible for your own feelings. And if someone emotionally harmed you, it's okay to be angry about it. I'm learning that right now. Like literally right now, right with y'all. It's okay to be angry about it. All right, we got a comment from Sarante. He said, I try not to show anger at all, especially as a man. I feel like I need to be in control of it at all times so I don't say anything stupid or give off the look like I'm about to do something stupid or harmful, especially around other women and people, especially women. Y'all got to feel safe. And the last thing y'all would want to deal with is a man who isn't in control of themselves at their worst. I think there's a way. Happy birthday, baby. I think there's a way to experience anger and express it without it being damaging. Do I know that way yet? No. But I think there's a way. I think there's a balance. But it comes from having full and total control over yourself. Having understanding your emotions and really being in tune with yourself and understanding, like I said earlier, like when you're feeling an emotion, you can be like, okay, stop taking that moment and being like, I did not like when this happened. And this is where I felt it in my body, and realizing where that's sourcing from and then expressing in that way. I don't know, but apparently anger is healthy for us and we should experience it more. Kind of like crying, no one wants to cry in front of other people, but crying is healthy. Crying is what you're supposed to do. Anger is a real healthy emotion. We're going to get better at that, Sarante. We're going to get better at our anger. Morgan said, right, because anger doesn't equate to violence. There's healthy ways to express anger. Say it in silence. Say it in silence does a lot. Yes, say it in silence. Say it and cut. No. I'm angry with you. I ain't rocking with you right now. I ain't like that you did that. And it's upset me to the point of anger. And then that's it. I don't know. I'm saying this sitting from a chair, not in the middle of the motion, but I've been angry recently, but I also have realized that my experiences with abuse have clouded my expression of anger. So I get very like, okay, yeah. Oh, I see you're upset. Why are you upset? Oh, okay. Like, and that's my expression of anger. And it's kind of scary. Anyway, here we go. Next section. How much time? Ooh, we only 30 minutes in. Ooh, welcome in. If y'all just now joining us, we're reading Adult Children of Emotionally Immature Parents. And we're going to the next section. Waking up to better self-care. Waking up to better self-care. Internalizers are notorious for not taking good care of themselves. Raise your hand if you're an internalizer that's not good at taking care of themselves. Me? You? Me? Just me? Okay. Anyway, internalizers are notorious for not taking good care of themselves, believing it's up to them to improve or fix everything. They often end up neglecting their own health, especially the need for rest. Yay! Love that. I went to bed at 3 a.m. this morning. Okay. As they work to attend to everything they think they need to do, they often overlook even basic physical cues, including pain and fatigue. Let's look at Lena's story. Lena lived a very pressured life in spite of her best efforts to keep things simple. Me too, girl. Me too. Welcome in. Lena lived a very pressured life in spite of her best efforts to keep things simple. She always felt like she was running out of time. It was as though there was a voice in her head. Constantly told her to keep pushing herself and that her efforts were never adequate. Even pleasurable activities like playing the piano became marathons in which she had to overcome laziness and do her best. Baby, that's why I took such a long break. From reading the book. Yes, I am reading a book. This is Reading with Miss Taylor Said. That's why I took such a long break. I was putting so much pressure on myself. Same thing, same girl, same. Even pleasurable activity. She never gave herself a break until she was completely spent. Girl, me too. In addition to working feverishly at her full-time job, her life was dictated by the demands she constantly perceived from others, down to her pets and the birds she fed in her yard. A drooping plant would fill her with guilt for not watering it sooner. When Lena took an exercise class to help her relax, she wore herself out trying to keep up and do everything perfectly. Girl, Lena, are you me? During the class, she told herself, I should be able to do this. This is baby stuff. The next morning, she woke up unable to think or function very well, but didn't realize she had overdone it until she tried to go up some steps, at which point she found that she was so sore she could hardly lift her legs. Girl. Wow, me and Lena are the same person. We the same person. Same, sis. Lena had a long-standing habit, promoted by her demanding mother, of ignoring her body's cues about fatigue. All right? About ignoring her body's cues about fatigue. As a child, if she didn't get things done quickly enough or work hard enough, her mother chastised her for being lazy. As a result, she had never done things at her own pace and was insensitive to her physical limits. I'm stressed reading this. I just want y'all to know this is what this look is for. When I start grabbing my head and my chest and my neck, it's because I'm stressed and I'm trying to hold on to something. I'm clutching my pearls. Okay. Okay. Lena had been trained to believe that being a good person meant straining to achieve, even if that meant always being a little off balance and never quite ready. Wow. Wow. In Lena's quest for her mother's approval and love, she had developed the belief that she was only worth something when she was trying really hard. Her childhood healing fantasy was that one day she would try so hard that her mother would be transformed from perennially dissatisfied taskmaster and into an appreciative parent who recognized how hard her daughter was working to please her. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you, hot sauce. All right. What's up? Sorry. Ooh, I'm feeling this all in my spirit. I feel it right here in my chest. Me and Lena, the same person. God. Lena is me and all my friends. Lena is me and every person I've ever aligned myself with. Lena is every millennial. Okay? We are plagued with the idea that we are just lazy. And it's not laziness. It's constantly trying to overachieve. Wow. Okay. Okay. Wow. Whew. All right. Her childhood healing fantasy was that one day she would try so hard that her mother would be transformed from a perennial. I'm going to say perennial. There's a lot of N's and L's. Perennially dissatisfied taskmaster into an appreciative parent who recognized how hard her daughter was working to please her. Excuse me. Lena's all-out efforts were also encouraged by society in general through cultural maxims like try your hardest, never give up, always do your best. For an overly motivated person like Lena, such messages are mind poison. It's unnecessarily exhausting to always try your best. It's unnecessarily exhausting to always try your best. It's unnecessarily exhausting to always try your best. Hello, how you doing? We're reading a book. Hello. It's unnecessarily exhausting to always try your best. Y'all, I'm going to write that down. I'm going to make a banner that says it's unnecessarily exhausting to always try your best. Wow, take a nap. Take a nap, please. Take a break. It's more sensible to know when to do your very best and when not to. Fortunately, once Lena realized what her healing fantasy was doing to her, she was able to reset her values and take her own needs into account. The next section is called, it's unnecessarily exhausting to always do your best. That is, what a word. What a word. It is unnecessarily exhausting to always do your best. Welcome in. We are reading Adult Children of Emotionally Immature Parents. Oh my gosh, that was a word. I'm going to read those two sentences one more time. It's unnecessarily exhausting to always try your best. It's more sensible to know when to do your very best and when not to. Because these jobs want your best. They want you to kill yourself for this job. And they want your best. And if you show, that's why the person, when you go to a job, think about especially like retail and food service jobs. Think about every job you've had. There's always somebody that does the bare minimum. They do the bare minimum. They come to work, do the bare minimum. They get paid the same amount of money as you do. But here you come, overachiever. Here you come trying to prove something. Here you come feeling like I haven't done a good day's work if I haven't almost killed myself every day. I have to earn every single penny when they are literally handing you two $5 bills for an hour of work. So, if that. I mean, at this point, a lot of us are grown and hopefully, it's more than $10 because that's not sustainable. But, even if it is, they handing you two $5 bills for an hour of work and you over here killing yourself, sweating, stressing, using every part of your brain to get an hour of work done. Baby, is unnecessarily exhausting to always try your best, especially when your coworker, specifically the white ones, especially when your coworker is over here being mediocre and getting paid the same as you or more. What? Nah. Is this where the you got to work twice as hard to get half of what they got dies? Are we killing that today? Are we killing the work twice as hard to get half of what they got? Are we killing that today? Because I feel like we should go ahead and kill that. Because why? Why? First of all, why do I want to have what they have? Secondly, why am I having to work twice as hard to do the same, to get the same thing they got when they over here being mediocre and regular? Get the fuck out of here. So Jaleesa said, I love that you mentioned millennials. Do y'all remember the Be Like Mike commercials from the 90s? We were taught to aspire to Michael Jordan status. I don't know that there was anything in between. No, there wasn't. Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you. No, you can't. Yes, I can. No, you can't. Yes, I can. Like literally, like it was a competition. I remember growing up and having to take tests. I remember my first like standardized test, my first little multiple choice test, right? I remember I was in elementary school and my teacher had, it was either a practice for the EOG or something. It was something that wasn't the official EOG, but it was a standardized test. And I remember a teacher saying, whoever finishes the fastest can get some candy. What? You're incentivizing me to finish quickly to get candy? Because I'm a child. I'm going to go get the candy. Yeah, I'm getting the candy. So you're incentivizing that. But the competition is incentivized. There should not be competition in schools. Getting good grades should not be a competitive sport. Being a good student should not be a competition. Everybody should just be able to come to school and learn. Competitive sports should be a competition. Yes. You know, competitive activities should be a competition because they're a competition. But going to school, having good grades, why is that a competition? But that's what we were raised to do because they were raising us to be competitive in the corporate world and overwork ourselves to produce results for a corporation and not care if we're taking care of ourselves. That's all. Listen, all of this is for capitalism. I hate it here. Let's see. What do we got here? Mike is not your typical or average. We were fed that aspiring for 10 would lead to the American dream. My God, we were lied to. They basically glitterized. They glitterized slavery. They sure did. They had us running on a hamster wheel for a pizza party and a ride in a cramped limo. They really did. Because what was the reward back then? And we're getting into slavery talk now. What was the reward back then? Maybe if I work hard enough, I can get my freedom. Maybe if I work hard enough, I can get a better meal. Maybe if I work hard enough, maybe if I do a little bit more than this person over here, maybe if I throw this person under the bus, they'll like me better. Massa will like me better. Maybe if I do this, maybe if I work a little harder, if I do a little more, if I push a little harder, if I kill myself a little bit more, maybe I can even possibly even be in the house. You know, because the people with lighter skin, they don't have to work as hard to be placed there because colorism. But it's so layered. My friend Jaleesa had an excellent assessment of what racism is actually like. Race, all the incidents, all the things, all the little pieces that put racism together and make it the land that we live on are granules of sand. And it would be ridiculous for you to get up, pick a handful of sand up and try to count the amount of sand that's in your hand, let alone on the beach. But that's how pervasive all of this is. This comes from patriarchy, which is the big umbrella. Patriarchy is the big umbrella, and patriarchy is ruled by the idea that cisgender, heterosexual, not so melanated, lacking melanin, because I'm on TikTok, and if I say certain words on TikTok, they'll ban me. Anyway, people that lack melanin, heterosexual, cisgender, Christian, white men are the pinnacle of humanhood, of personhood. Like, they are the standard of what it means to be human, because they are male, because they are white, because they are cisgender, because they are heterosexual, because they are Christian. They are the pinnacle of human. That's what patriarchy tells us, that they are the pinnacle of human. And any variation of human outside of those standards is not worthy, or is not as great, and should, and everything, even psychology is based in that. So patriarchy is the big umbrella that we live under that, because we have the variations. You have the variation of the variations of different types of people that are not cis, white, hetero, Christian men. Anything that deviates from that is othered and experiences oppression, racism, classism. Oh, wealthy. Let's throw wealthy up there too. Classism, sexism, homophobia, transphobia, all of that. All of the able-bodied. Let's throw able-bodied up there as well. Disabled. Anybody that deviates from that is othered. And so all of our oppressions fall under the umbrella of patriarchy. So this idea that we have to work really hard, if we just work really hard, we'll make it one day. What are we trying to make it to? Are we trying to be white men? Is that what we're trying to make it to? Because if that's what we're trying to be, if that's the goal, if everything we're doing is to get as close to that as possible, it's not necessary. It's not necessary. It's unnecessarily exhausting to always try your best. Try your best to do what? Try your best to do what? Because what it boils down to, whenever you're trying your best at stuff, whenever you're trying to achieve excellence at something, I don't mean to like break our brains or anything like that, but like, to who? Like, when you start asking yourself, to who? The best to who? To me? To please capitalism? To who? Okay. Anyway. Okay. All right. I got in my bag. Oh, hi. How you doing? I on TikTok, I don't really know y'all over here. On TikTok, so I don't know what y'all comfortable with. Don't be weird. Don't start reporting my stuff because I'm talking about stuff. Because if I find that TikTok's not agreeable with what we got going on over here at Reading What Miss Taylor Said, TikTok won't have it no more. Ting. Okay. Thank you. Don't know what the straight face was for. I'm not coming for you. I'm a little cautious because Black people getting banned on TikTok all the time, like every day. I'm hearing about new other Black creators that are getting banned. So, I'm a little apprehensive. Anyway, we got about 12 minutes left before we got to get up out of here. Welcome in. If you're just now joining us, we are reading Adult Children of Emotionally Immature Parents by Lindsay Gibson. And I'm going to get into the next section because I will stay on my soapbox about capitalism, and who wants to hear me rant about that? I'll throw it on a podcast or something. Waking up through relationship breakdowns. Relationship problems present a huge opportunity to wake up. Given that we tend to play out painful patterns learned in childhood in our significant adult relationships, it isn't surprising that so many people come for therapy because of relationship issues. And because intimate adult relationships are so emotionally arousing, they tend to activate unresolved issues about not getting our emotional needs met. We often project issues about our parents onto our partners. Then we may become even more angry with them because at an unconscious level, they remind us of the past in addition to whatever is happening in the present. Excuse me. Okay? Have you ever found yourself dating someone and you're just like, dang, they be acting like my mama. Oh, they be acting like my daddy. Oh, because at this point, I know which partners I've dated, which parent they represent, and what I had to work through in order to get through that situation. It's weird. It's weird. The person's story. This is just funny for me personally, and probably going to be funny for my friend. The first story we have is Mike's story. Mike had recently hit rock bottom after cutbacks in his work hours and a divorce that left him nearly penniless. His life had been entirely about being a success in the eyes of other people, especially his wife and his mother. Now, in therapy, he was working hard to identify values more in keeping with his true self. In the process, he was beginning to appreciate himself for who he was, including his unique strengths and talents. As Mike reflected on his past, he said, I didn't make decisions based on how I felt. I made decisions based on what other people wanted. I've been doing this for 35 years, including enduring a loveless marriage, and I have nothing to show for it. But maybe I wanted my recent problems to happen. Maybe I was hoping things would crumble. I've been beaten up, tore down, and humiliated, and now I'm about to be laid off. But I'm telling you, I'm happy. Same, Mike. In spite of his material losses and disappointments, Mike could finally drop the healing fantasy that he would be loved if he took care of everybody else at his own expense. The enormous financial debt he incurred due to his divorce was a fitting metaphor for what it had cost him to be someone he wasn't for so many years. Hello. Realizing how desperate he had been to be accepted by others, Mike said, I didn't think I was as good as other people. Then he looked at me, smiled, and asked, So how to define a successful person? Answering his own question, he said, I guess, first of all, you get rid of success, and then you see who you are as a person. Thank you. Then you see who you are as a person. I don't know why I gave him that accent, but he has it. He seemed like that kind of guy that would have that accent. Destroy the idea of success. Just destroy the idea of success. Because what does success mean to you? And why are we looking for long-term success? Why are we not looking for daily success? Today was a successful day because I got out of bed, I drank the adequate amount of water, I went for a walk, and I cooked for myself instead of eating out. That's a successful day. I mean, don't get me wrong. Planning for the future is really important. Don't get super important. But there are some people in this world, and I recently experienced someone that there's so many people in this world that are so focused on that future and what they need to do to prove that they're a good enough person and have that success, like that's all they obsess over. And because of the role that they were given, because of the role that society has put them in, they believe that that's what they needed to prove that they're a good enough human. But here's the get you gotcha. You could be a good human even if you never achieve the success that other people expect for you to have. You probably will be a better human if you stop worrying about the success that other people have defined and even stop concerning yourself with what you think success is until you know for a fact that you're doing everything for yourself and not for other people. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see how much longer we have in this chapter. I'm gonna go ahead and stop right here, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and stop right here. This will give us enough stuff to look at tomorrow before we go into chapter 8. And we still have chapter 8, chapter 9, chapter 10. Is there an 11th chapter? All right. We still have 3 more chapters. which is fine. And I'm so excited. Thank you. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for being here. Honey, I don't mean to ignore you, but I'm reading a book. I can't read comments and read books at the same time. Anyway, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for believing in me. If I said anything for you that resonated, drop something in my Cash App. If you can't drop something in my Cash App, wherever you are, well, if you're on Instagram and if you're on TikTok, go to my bio. My GoFundMe is in my bio. This is what I do for a living. This right here is what I'm doing for a living. So the only way for me to live, because we live in a capitalistic society, they don't give a fuck about my hopes and dreams. And the only way for me to live is from support, is with the support of viewers like you. Thank you. Hopefully, I'm working on some things so that I can generate income based on what I'm doing. But until then, thank you guys for being here. Thank you all for sharing. Please, please, please follow me on all social media. Follow me everywhere. Make an account. If you don't have an account, if you don't have a TikTok, make a TikTok. If you don't have a YouTube channel, make a YouTube channel. If you don't have Instagram, make an Instagram. Follow me everywhere. MissTaylorSaid. I am on TikTok. I am on Instagram. I am on Facebook, and I'm on YouTube. I'm on Tumblr. I'm on Twitter. MissTaylorSaid. Just Google me, baby. MissTaylorSaid. I'm online, and I need you guys to follow. I need you guys to share my content. I need you guys to comment. I need you to share with your friends. We have a question. When will we get to hear your story, healing journey, and all? We will have a time. We will have a time where I get to tell my story, and it probably won't be on the reading show. It'll probably be on its own show. But I want to organize my thoughts and get myself together and get back into the groove of things. But soon, that's coming up. Thank you guys for being here. Go follow me on all social media. If you are on Instagram, make a collection of Reading What Miss Taylor Said stuff in your saved folder, and save my stuff and send it and share it on your story and stuff like that. Yeah. Thank you guys for being here. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. Bye. Bye. See ya. Bye, YouTube.